Hi, guys. I'm gonna call this Night Musings. I'm a little bit indecent and I'm lying in bed. And I wanted to make a video about something in particular. It was prompted by a Facebook meme. I know, oh my god, Facebook memes. But I think that, well, I know I feel, and I think a lot of other people must feel, that we as a people, we as human beings, we as a society, we as a culture, we have lost our way entirely. 100% lost our way. I often think about what it must have been like in, I don't even know what day and age, but prehistoric times. Like, or in cultures and societies where, God, I don't even know. You guys know what I'm saying. I know you do, but where, uh, where there is a value on things that just aren't valued today at all. Like, okay, so here's something that comes to mind. When I went to India, in the village that I'm in, it's a tiny little village. This is the first time I went to India. And tiny little village. I mean, big enough. It was like probably a 3/4 of a mile long walk through, one street through an entire little village that had little shops and, other things. And then they lived surrounding the village. But these people, their storefronts are open. They're almost like garages. And they're open all the time. So there's no glass there. It never gets cold enough or, to need that. So they're constantly open to whatever weather there is. They're constantly, like kind of on the edge of their storefront. Often they come out and they go back in or they hang around out front. And you can see people just mingling, on the side of the street everywhere. And bushes and trees and foliage growing up around everything. Like they have just plopped down in the middle of a jungle and left it the way it is. And then at night, there's just little cliques of people, little groups, playing cards and talking and visiting their little altar. And like, I feel like they must have. I mean, they do. They have a totally different sense of who we are as human beings, and the fact that they are very much a part of each other. This village is a part of. They're all a part of each other, and I guess here in America where I live, you might find that in very small towns, but even not really anymore. I don't think, to be honest, people are very much closed and sheltered and closed off, both physically and mentally, emotionally. And I don't think that's how we were supposed to be as human beings. Indians will live, in huge families. Multiple families will live together in one little house, and they enjoy it. And a big family will live in a 2-room apartment, and they enjoy it. And to them, that isn't necessarily poverty. That is a way of life. It is not wasting resources. It is not having more than you need. It is very much enjoying what you do have, and they do that to a degree that I find so admirable. I just do. And India isn't it. There are places all over the world that are probably somewhat like that, and I think it's mostly in like third world countries where they don't have the technology that a lot of us have. I mean, I could have a huge discussion on that. Technology has ruined us. It's brought us some good things, But for the most part, I don't think it's been worth the trade off at all. It has destroyed us as a culture. I don't mean to be a downer, but these are my musings right now. And it hurts my brain to think about what I can do to change anything in my life that's to make it somehow resemble that. It feels impossible. Impossible. Living here in America, it feels impossible. Short of joining a commune somewhere, I suppose. Like, people just aren't like that. I think I know what I'm saying. I hope I'm making some sense. But there's no value on the things that really should be valued. For some of us there is, For some of us there are, and we try our best. I think some of us really do try our best to make things count where they can. But it's just so hard in today's world. So I think this can be a longer discussion. That's where I'm going to leave it tonight. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Please tell me I made sense to at least some of you. Please tell me. And tell me what you think, what you do in your life to conquer that feeling or to feel more grounded or more happy. Okay. And moving forward in this discussion, when and if I do, let me know like maybe some highlights, like things you'd like to have talked about. More things that I can add to this discussion that need to be focused on, maybe. Because you know how it is when you're thinking of something so monstrous as that, so huge. You know exactly how you feel about everything inside, but there is so much that it's hard to get out, especially in the right way, especially in the wee hours of the morning when you really need to go to bed and you didn't think about making a video. You're just sitting here and you're like, oh, why not? Like, what else am I going to do with my channel? So, that's it. I hope, I don't know. Hope everybody is doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.